Hey muscle car lovers, 2025 is almost here and we have lots of new things coming up. Yeah, you heard that right. Do you know what else is new? The 2025 Ford Mustang GTD. Is it a car you would love to add to your garage? Let's find out with this review. More information on the 2025 Ford Mustang GTD was made public by Ford on September 16, 2024. Ford first said the GTD will have more than 800 horsepower, but we now have the figures. With a peak speed of 202 miles per hour, the Mustang GTD will have 815 horsepower and 664 pound-feet of torque. Additionally capable of spinning at 7,650 RPM is the insane 5.2-liter blown V8. The pleasure of forking up approximately $325,000, as we previously reported, will need an application, Ford said. The triangle makes sense. The 2024 Mustang Dark Horse was created by Ford as a performance variant of the 7th generation Mustang. Engineers utilized it as the foundation for the Mustang GT3 in 2024 as part of ambitious racing aspirations, hoping to win a 24 Hours of Le Mans GT class trophy with the pony car. The last aspect of the Mustang Triangle produced in series is now known. Yeah, we get it. What's new? The 2025 Ford Mustang GTD is a completely different beast from the Dark Horse, even though it is technically still based on the S650 platform of the 2024 Ford Mustang and shares the floor pan, pillars, glass, general interior layout, and a few other shared elements. An 8-speed rear transaxle gearbox, a reworked engine, and unique suspension and brakes are all features of the GTD. Surfaces were modified to improve heat evacuation and aerodynamics. It cost how much? According to Farley, the 2025 Ford Mustang GTD will cost at least $300,000, and Ford will produce around 2,000 of them. The carmaker will deploy a concierge and allocation system akin to the one it used to distribute the limited edition Ford GT, which included criteria and an application procedure that discouraged car flippers and rewarded devoted Ford performance vehicle buyers. In order to increase their chances, several prospective purchasers traveled to Monterey, California, for a preview of the vehicle before it was made public at Pebble Beach Concours d'Elegance and Monterey Car Week. Orders are not currently being accepted by Ford, but names are. He will purchase one, Farley says. After Bill Ford, the executive chairman, who receives number 1, he will be next in line. In the GT, Farley finished 4th, behind various members of the Ford family. According to CEO, GTD purchasers are aficionados who appreciate track days, have a GT in their garage, and may perhaps own some other exotics. Under the hood, the 5.2-liter supercharged V8 engine in the 2025 Ford Mustang GTD is a more potent variant of the GT500's engine. It has a dry sump oil system, which is used in race vehicles, and is linked to an 8-speed dual-clutch rear transaxle gearbox that is operated by paddle shifters. According to Ford, the engine will have over 800 horsepower and a redline of over 7,500 RPM. It also easily outperforms the GT3 race car, which boosts its naturally aspirated V8 to 5.4 liters for durability but is limited by racing regulations to somewhere in the 500 to 550 horsepower ballpark. The Dark Horse's 5.0-liter Coyote V8, which produces 500 horsepower and 418 pound-feet of torque, is far less powerful than the V8. The supercharged 5.2-liter engine is the best option for the GTD in terms of weight, packaging, performance, and economy, according to Jim Bombick, Vice President for Product Development Operations and Quality at Ford. Early in the development phase, the choice to use supercharging was made. He claims Ford aims for a time of less than 7 minutes on the Nürburgring Nordschleife, but he won't yet provide performance metrics like 0 to 60 miles per hour. The GTD will undoubtedly become the quickest Mustang on the road thanks to it. The suspension is key to performance. Equipped with hydraulically controlled dual-spring rates and offering 2 ride height adjustments, the Mustang GTD's clever semi-active Multimatic DSSV spool valve suspension drops 40 millimeters in track mode. Farley claims that the peak speed will increase by 15 to 20 miles per hour. According to Hand, the adaptive spool valve damper technology also prevents the vehicle from excessively bouncing up and down on bumpy roads and circuits. Ford claims that by adjusting the dampers in real time for various turns, the suspension can go from fluffy stiff to fluffy soft in under 10 milliseconds. With pushrod actuation, a suspension design frequently used in light racing vehicles, the dampers are positioned horizontally. With amazing downforce levels, over 800 horsepower, and a 50-50 weight balance that improves turning and stability, his teammate driver Tinknell says he was astounded to see how much the street vehicle resembles the racing car in simulations. What promises to be amazing handling is further enhanced by the sophisticated electronics and the option to modify the ABS and traction control. There's some cool tech on this car we wish we had on the race car, honestly. He continues, "Go ahead and consult the rulebook, sir." With 20-inch lightweight magnesium wheels, carbon ceramic brakes, a titanium exhaust, and Michelin R compound tires measuring 345 in front and 375 in back, the stickiest street-legal race-spec tires Ford could find for a road car. The Mustang GTD is equipped with these features. With all of these performance improvements, the vehicle should be comparatively easy for capable enthusiasts to drive. Inside the Power Pony. The inside of the 2025 Ford Mustang GTD is mostly similar to that of the regular Mustang GT, or Dark Horse. The seats, center console, steering wheel, and space behind the front seats are where the largest variations may be found. Recaro adjustable chairs with vintage brand colors on the cloth would be them. With a thick, well-padded, flat-bottom rim, Dynamica and carbon fiber inlays, and a leather cover, the GTD's steering wheel is unique. Like previous performance-focused blue oval goods, it also has controls on the left spoke pad that allow us to change the exhaust mode and suspension firmness, while the infotainment functions are located on the right. The two 3D printed titanium paddle shifters that operate the 8-speed DCT and manual mode are located just behind that. Regretfully, these paddles are mounted to the steering wheel and will move with it as you spin it, unlike the racing Mustang. However, they do have hexagonal design for added lightness and grip. The GTD's center console is primarily distinctive in that it has a rotary dial for shifting the transmission into manual or gear mode. Although the Mustang GTD center console looks almost identical to ordinary Mustang fare, the ring around this dial is likewise made of titanium, and the extra trim around it made of carbon fiber, just like the GTD's interior trim. There are no more back seats behind the front seats, and a new see-through panel with carbon fiber trim fastened to the rear bulkhead has taken their place. This enables owners to showcase Multimatic's distinctive counter-lever rear suspension. The Mustang GTD's many height adjustments that are incorporated into driving modes will also enable owners to observe how the vehicle alters its stance. Building the Mustang GTD. Before being transported to Multimatic's facilities in Markham, Ontario, to be handmade, the GTD will start its life in Ford's Mustang facility in Flat Rock, Michigan. Carbon fiber automaker Multimatic also produces the Ford GT and the upcoming Mustang GT3 and GT4 racers. Because the car shares the same fundamental construction as the S650 Mustangs, which have previously undergone testing, Bombic believes some crash testing will be required but not the entire battery of tests. Customers can choose the color they want painted on their first models, which are anticipated to arrive in late 2024 or early 2025. What do you think about this car? Is it something you want to buy in 2025? Flood the comment section, muscle car enthusiast. Also, hit the subscribe button and don't forget to watch our previous videos.